Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to program the quadratic formula in the TI-83 and 84 calculator. So first we'll head over to the program, and under the new tab I'm going to create new, and I'm going to call this QUAD FMLA for quadratic formula. First, I'm going to go back to the program, and under the input and output tab, prompt for my variables A, B, and C. And next I will put in the quadratic formula, negative b plus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, and store that into variable x. And then I'm going to put negative b minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, and store that into the variable y. And the last step is to go back to the program, and under the input and output tab, click on display and x comma y, and this is the bare minimum needed for your calculator to compute the two roots of the equation ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So let's go and test it out. From the main screen, we're going to go back to program, and this time we're going to execute the program that we just created. So it's going to ask me for A, B, and C. I use x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, and my calculator computed the quadratic formula and told me that x is either negative 2 or negative 3. The steps I'm going to show you now are completely optional, but they do enhance the user interface and make it more user-friendly. So I'm going to go back to program, and this time under the edit tab, I'm going to go into the program that we created, and I'm going to insert a line before the prompt. And I'm going to display the following message. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, and put those in quotation. And I'm going to scroll down, and before I display the x and y, I'm going to say x is, and comma, and then display x and y. So let's rerun the program. And this time when I execute our program, it'll display ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and then prompt a, b, and c. And once I input my values, it'll also indicate that x is negative 2 or negative 3. There are a few things you have to keep in mind when using this program. First, the variables that we use, which were a, b, c, x, and y, will be overwritten. This means that whatever previous values these variables held will be gone. So currently, after we've ran this test, the variable x holds the value negative 2, and the variable y holds the value negative 3. So when we recall the variable x, it'll return the value negative 2. And when we recall the value y, it returns negative 3. Also, when you try to put in values a, b, and c that result in non-real roots, for example, 1, 2, and 3, you'll have this error message. In this case, go to mode and change the setting from real to a plus bi, and when you rerun the program, it should be able to give you your complex roots. And last but not least, I recommend that you archive this program so that it doesn't disappear when the calculator is being reset. And you do that by going to the memory by second mem and scroll down to archive, and you want to archive the program and press enter. And now when you go back to the program, it will have a little asterisk sign next to it indicating that it is archived. So if your calculator were to be reset, all right, reset, and your program is still intact. And that is it. This is the first of many videos to come. If you liked this video and found it to be helpful, please subscribe and press the like button. Thank you.